Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys coming to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to do a series of these. It's going to be entitled, I Can Teach You How to Play That Song. And I thought this was a good idea because there are quite a few songs that I can't post on YouTube. So in order to, I won't say get around that, but to able to give you these songs or teach you these songs without having to have them posted on YouTube. Like I said, I'm going to do a series of these where when I post these videos, I give you a specific song. And if you're interested in learning it, just send me a $5 donation to my PayPal account, which is morrisman64@hotmail.com. I also leave the link down here or the email information down there. Just send me $5 and then I will send you over the song. Now, I got to say this because you got some people that think like this. Why can't you just send it to me for free? It is free, but my time is not free. Each time I got to send you guys a video, an email, that takes a few minutes out of my day. And I get sometimes 10, 20 inquiries a day. So that's sending out 25 emails. So that statement is for the people that always want shit for free. If the world revolves around them and they should never have to pay for nothing and all that nonsense. So sometimes I feel it's important just to explain why. Because some people be like, I don't need no explanation, Morris, man. You know, you good. You know, you sending me this and normally your tapping fee $20 and you only asking $5 for this. So, hey, thank you. You know, that's how most of us think, but not all. So I have to address the percentage of people or the percentage of people that don't think that way. They think that you're supposed to spend 20 minutes or a whole 2 hours of your day for them for free. Could you do this song for me? If I did it for you for free, it would be unfair for the people that pay, you know? I hate to have to explain that, but, you know, you have to sometimes. You got to explain everything so people get it. And if they don't after that, fuck them. It's just that simple. But anyway, today's song is Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. That is a beautiful song. It's not an easy song to play. And here's one reason why. Being a professional musician, I learned my instruments. I'm a songwriter too, first and foremost than anything. You got to know structure of song. You know, you have to go to school and study all this kind of stuff, or you hang around people that teach you. You know, and I'm a bit of a combination of both. I took formal lessons. Also, I had some great mentors in my life that taught me a lot of stuff musically. So that's one song that's not easy to play because when I learned that song, I had to play from the sheet music. I literally had the sheet music up there playing along. And the reason why, because it's so many chord changes and variations that you're not going to remember all that stuff. I mean, I got a good memory, but it's just too much. And it's so unexpected. It's not, for the most part, most songs have a structure to them. I won't say universal, but for the most part, everybody writes in this style because it's a language. And it's like, I don't know this language because you didn't change the language. You know, but this particular song, I had to write it out. I had to write it out because I got the sheet music, but I had to write it out. And then I had to put it on the stand and play along with it. Because what's interesting is it's one of those songs where you can't come into the middle of the verse and pick up. You got to start from the beginning of each structure, meaning the intro, the verse, and the chorus. Because if you try to come in the middle, you get lost. It's like everything is chained together. And most songs are not like that, thank God. Because if they were, everybody be sitting there with sheet music trying to play it. You know, so in this particular lesson, each chord that I play, I put it up there. You know, so you can play right along. You know, it was a time-consuming effort, but, you know, it was worth it. And I have a client that wanted that song and paid me to do it. So, you know, I did it. So I thought this would be a good idea to pass on to you guys so we don't have to go to YouTube because, again, YouTube will block it. And I said earlier in the video, well, actually, this is my second take of this video because the first time I was taping it, the bell rang, so I had to stop. But this was my prediction years ago, and it looks like it's coming to pass. There's going to probably become a time on YouTube, probably within the next 5 years, where we can't do this. I can't play along with copyrighted material in the background. because there's going to be issues with copyright issues. And some of the copyright holders are already taking action, because Prince right out the gate don't want you to play my shit. So, and you try to play his shit, you get emails from lawyers. I'm not kidding. I got an email. I'm like, did I kill somebody? So a lot of them are already doing this. And in the future, most likely, most of them are going to be doing that, where you can't do it anymore. They're going to block the video or they're going to remove it. Because just about every day, I get people asking me, where's that video that you posted 2 years ago for this song? And I checked and it's gone. It's like, if you don't see it, it's gone. They removed it. They quietly removing them. I'm appreciative of that, because YouTube is trying to make it fair for the people that do that, because this is what initially happens. You want to play your favorite Prince song, and you're not, and you do it, and you don't know nothing about Prince. Don't want you to do this until you do it. It would be nice if, as you trying to upload it, they can automatically sense that this is a song that you can't do, so they won't post it. Instead of you post it, go about your business. 2 days later, you get an email from a lawyer, or a couple of weeks later, you get a strike, and you say to yourself, if I knew I was going to get a strike to harm my channel, I wouldn't post these songs. These are songs I'll just leave alone. But you don't know until you do it, then you get burned. But YouTube is trying to stop that, because it's really unfair. It's like, if I knew this, I wouldn't have done it. And if you could pre-warn me or forewarn me to not do it, I won't do it. So now they just sometimes quietly taking them down instead of giving you strikes, because they know you don't know. And it's like, all I'm trying to do is help people on this channel, and I'm going to get penalized for it. So there are some artists right out the gate. The Eagles, Prince, Steely Dan, what's that other guy name? Crosby, Still and Nash, Neil Young, just to name a few. You can't post their stuff, and if you do, you either get quickly blocked or you get a strike and block. So this is my way of being able to give you these lessons without having it to go through YouTube. So if you're interested in this particular song, and this is a great song from a classic group, Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, Pink Floyd, I Wish You Were Here. Just send me $5 to my PayPal down there, and I'll send it to your email. Once you get it in your email, please save it to your PC. Please save it to your device, your phone or whatever, because this is what happens. Once I send these emails, within 48 hours, I delete these videos or these emails. And the reason being is, when you send files, they got a lot of memory. And if you don't delete these files after you send them, the memory just builds up to the point where you realize you're full because you can't send anything else. So that's why I tell everybody, when I send you guys these files, please save them to your computer as soon as you get them. Don't wait 2 weeks. Don't wait a month, because I've had people 6 months later, the file is not in the email anymore. I told you, it's not going to be in the email after 48 hours. So please save it. Please, please, please save it as soon as you get it. So again, I'm going to do a series of these, for the songs that I can't post on YouTube, And it's a great value, because, again, technically it's free. It's just a $5 donation for my time and effort to send them, because my tapping fee is $20 a song, 2-song minimum now. So jump on this. Again, it's Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. All the chords are there. You can play along with the song. Everything is there. And I guess that's about it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a series of these for songs that I can't post. Because, my purpose here is to give you guys the chords to the song. Now, I do have DVD lessons to teach you how to play the rhythm guitar. But these videos are not to teach you how to play your guitar. It's to teach you to play the song. And in order to play the song, you already got to know how to play your guitar. I try to make this real simple for people that don't understand, and don't understand is not a bad thing. We all got to start from the beginning. But that's why it's important to go get professional support, from a well-trained teacher, because you're not going to pick up all this stuff solely by yourself, because you don't know what you don't know. And then you're going to start picking up bad habits, and I'm 100% guaranteed that you will if you don't get somebody right out the gate to teach you proper technique. Don't put your fingers here, put your thumb here, or do it like this. instead of, you know, nothing about that and you just doing it however, and then you realize a couple of months down the line, this ain't working. And then you go get a teacher. And the problem with that is, and I'm a good example of that, I went and took formal guitar lessons. I didn't take formal keyboard lessons. And it's not because I didn't want to. For one, I couldn't afford it back then. And two, they were just hard to find, you know, good teachers that were not booked up. You know, they've already had their, you know, group of students, and they can't take it anymore. You know, so I was playing piano the best way I can. And I did a good job based on that, but I started to realize I couldn't go no further. So I enlisted the help of teachers. But back then it was kind of almost too late, because I'm like, now it's going to be hard for me to undo the stuff that I've done. You know, how I play. It's like somebody asks you to now be left-handed when you've been right-handed all your life. You know, it's going to be a hard thing to do. You know, but like I told you guys, and I'm going to sign off now, that I decided to go back to take formal lessons on piano and just go baby steps. You know, learn the stuff that I didn't learn, try to stop doing the things that I learned that are going to be, that has been destructive in my playing, or disruptive in my playing. You know, so, you know, if you can, go get lessons. You know, don't sit here looking at a professional guitar player fingers and think you're going to play like him in a couple of months. You're not. You know, you're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. You know, stop being cheap for some of you folks, and that don't apply to everybody, and pay somebody to teach you. Pay people for their service. Don't expect anybody's going to give you 2-3 hours of their day for free. It's not fair. They can take that hour or 2 hours and do something else for themselves or their family or their friends, instead of total strangers expecting this. You know, it's ridiculous. So again, I'm going to do a series of these. I can teach you how to play this song. $5 donation. You know, as soon as you submit your $5, within an hour, I send over the email. So until next time, take care and thanks for watching.